My name is Howard Lawrence. I am an author. My biography of the poet Shelley may not be unfamiliar to you. No matter. There is, however, one book, the most startling I have ever written, which never has and never can be published.
Oh, this book, it is a work of biography? Libelous, is it?
Biography is certainly what I had intended to write when I sailed from England in the year 1882, accompanied by my wife and daughter. I endeavored to follow in the footsteps of the poets Byron and Shelley in their tours abroad. We traveled to Geneva to remain for some weeks at the sinister Villa Diodati, where Byron had so assiduously entertained his younger colleague Shelley and Mary Godwin, who was later to become Shelley's wife. I see that name does create a certain echo in your minds, gentlemen. The Villa Diodati. A long study at the villa had exhausted me. And when my dear wife suggested that before continuing our journey to Italy, we should restore our spirits in a friendly Alpine inn, I agreed readily. Was it fate that made me choose the remote Gasthaus Ritterhof for our rest? Or had the sinister atmosphere of the Villa Diodati already clouded my brain? The Gasthaus, isolated from the scattered villages that nestled in an unchanging serenity of snow and sun, appeared to be an exceptionally tranquil establishment, where hosts of remarkable friendliness waited to attend to all our requirements.
Our modest house is honored, sir. We are simple people, but your rooms will be warm and all we have will most certainly be placed at your disposal. Our name is Hubert.
We should like 2 rooms. One for my husband and myself, and one for our daughter.
Naturally, young Effa will see to your luggage. Would you care for some refreshments after your journey?
Some tea, perhaps? Some warm wine? It is cold now, even during the day.
Yes, tea. How splendid.
Yes. And a warm room. I cannot wait to change my clothes.
I should like the warm wine, if it is red.
Mary. Oh, very well. Tea and a little Glühwein, thank you.
No, sir, we thank you. Madame, Fräulein, Effa, Hans.
Oh, Papa, aren't they all priceless? Warm wine. Oh, we shall be so happy here, I know it.
I do hope you're right.
This way.
Oh, thank you.
Prost.
Prost, sir, Prost.
Englander, I am Otto. How do you do? Button my shoe. Mixed pickles on board.
Do not address him, for heaven's sake, or we shall be forever buttonholed. One has had experience of that type of person.
Exercising his linguistic talents, I dare say.
Ahoy!
Ahoy, yes.
Oh, dear. I like the waiter, though.
Oh, he is not a waiter, my dear.
Not a waiter.
At least I would say he's not always been a waiter.
He had dyed hair, unless it's a wig.
Ah, you observe, but it is not only that.
Never before have I seen a waiter wearing a wig.
It is not common in Bournemouth, no, nor in Oxford.
Switzerland is full of surprises.
But have you really not noticed?
What?
There are no crucifixes. Not anywhere.
How unusual. Oh, could they be Protestants? The innkeepers, I mean. Or even Israelites.
This way, please.
Oh, thank you.
Swiss Israelites. Oh, what fun.
Ship ahoy! My kingdom for a horse!
This place would be so good for your father. Perfect for a few weeks of doing nothing except eating and sleeping. He's so intense these days. Oh, Mary, do shut the window for goodness sake.
The snow. How I love it. Snowflakes falling on my face.
Nearly all your things need pressing, my dear.
Mama, do stop fussing. Oh. Leave that alone, Mama. It's mine.
At long last, I am free of them. Percy, his lordship, Mary Shelley. Mary. Particularly Mary. Let them go on their tortuous journeys to Italy, to Greece. Let them go to hell for all I care.
My dear, you do tend to talk to yourself these days. I've no wish to criticize.
As for the Villa Diodati, it has. It must have surely yielded all its secrets. And yet...
Supper is at 7, sir. Madame, if you wish it.
Do tell us, are we the only guests?
Please?
Elspeth, I did ask you.
In this hotel, this guest house.
My mother was wondering if we were the only people staying here.
No people is on board. No guests. Never. Now, many years ago, my kingdom for a horse. Not now.
Then how, if one may ask, how do they, the Huberts, well, manage?
Manage.
How do they live, the family?
Die Marionetten.
My word, he's a dexterous fellow.
Yes, you do most awfully well in London, you know, as a butler.
Heavens, a Swiss butler in Bournemouth, imagine.
Thank you. I have served soup for many years.
But the way you do it, a veritable balancing trick.
And also, sir, madame, I was once active in the circus world.
Really?
As
How
a juggler?
fascinating. A lion tamer.
A clown. Am I right?
Bon appetit.
The marionettes. I was telling you, they, Hubert, they work the marionettes.
What, they hold puppet shows here?
Peoples come from far away, by horse and by sledge, to Hubert's, to this place. Oh, but I can see in your eyes, you know all about the marionetten.
I can only assure you, sir, we chanced in this inn by pure accident.
Accident?
Are you telling us that nobody actually stays here? No visitors?
Oh, not now. Not if they can help it.
I wonder, do they have avalanches in this part of the world? That strange rumbling sound. Is it thunder?
Yes. But where do they go immediately afterwards?
Howard, you are supposed to rest.
After their stay at the Villa Diodati. There is nothing precise, not even in my writings, my dear.
went boating on the lake to escape that boar Polidori.
No, no, no. You've got it quite wrong as usual. It was to escape from young Claire. Oh, you are a careless reader of my work. Good gracious.
What is the matter?
My kingdom for a horse. My kingdom. Is it possible? Could both of them, even little Mary Shelley, have chanced to stay like us at a place like this?
I cannot sleep. There are so many mysterious sights and sounds at this little inn. If indeed it is an inn. Poor father, I can sense, is greatly disturbed. It is almost as if far from pursuing the ghosts of that dreadful Lord Byron and Mr. Shelley, they are now pursuing us.
After their stay at the Villa Diodati. Before. To this house. This room. This very bed. Could it be that I've come by sheer accident to the very source of my quest?
Howard? Like a ghost in the middle of the night. Come.
Papa, it stopped snowing.
Good morning, my dear. I trust you slept well.
You have not slept at all. Admit it. Those sounds, Papa. The sounds.
Yes.
Like people dancing, was it not? Demented people dancing. Papa, you are supposed to be resting. Mamma will be very cross indeed.
Do you ever think about ghosts, Mary?
Oh, indeed, Papa. Often. Last night, when we could not sleep, I thought about them more than I wished. But now it's all over, Papa. Do come and fill your lungs. Snow on the mountains, pine trees. Oh, do for a moment forget those wretched poets and their nightmares.
My chief concern has been limited to avoiding the enervating effects of the novels of the present day and to the exhibition of the amiableness of domestic affection. And this supposedly from a young girl of 18. But what part of Mary was Shelley trying to conceal, to censor? What strange secrets, experiences?
You mean, what could have possessed her?
Can you not either of you induce someone, anyone, to get me some tea? Mary, ring!
One cannot ring here, my dear.
And breakfast was served some time ago.
So I see. I shall catch a chill, I know I shall. It was madness to have ventured up here at this time of the year, madness! Those dreadful sounds!
Come and have a cup of coffee, my dear.
I haven't slept. Not at all. Not all night.
No, we are all a little exhausted. We shall have a long rest, I promise you. Quiet and tranquility.
Spectres and supernatural enchantment. My imagination, unbidden, possessed and guided me.
Mary, I beg you.
Not to talk like her. The other Mary. But what I have read, Papa, I have read. And what I have heard, I have heard. And now there's more to come, is there not, Papa? Much more. You will protect me? Your Mary? From the terrors to come, will you not, Papa?
We must leave here. Today. I insist.
No, Mamma. We must stay. Tell her, Papa. Tell her we must stay.
They're preparing for tonight's performance.
I suppose you'll both want to go. I simply cannot abide Punch and Judy shows.
Oh, but my dear, marionette performances can be works of art. Have you never heard of the Galanti shows? Plays performed by shadows.
Shadows.
We do not work with shadows, sir. Madame?
Ah?
Then you will attend tonight?
If we may.
Even the young lady?
Why on earth should I not?
Because it's not what you call Punch and Judy or a shadow play, no. All our dramas were created long ago
How fascinating.
by members of my family now deceased. You see, we were not always innkeepers.
And your puppets, are they also made by members of your family? How clever.
I think, madame, you may find our marionettes surprising.
In what manner surprising?
People seem to delight in being told the same rather coarse and violent stories over and over again. Like our old fairy tales. They're not really suited to the sensibilities of ladies.
I'm sure we shall all greatly enjoy them, provided they're not too coarse.
Oh, Ma.
Happily, we shall not understand a word of them.
We shall look forward to whatever you have to offer, sir. I take it the old man is one of the puppeteers.
Old man.
The old man who lives upstairs. Your father, would he be, Herr Hubert?
I don't understand.
On our first evening here, I encountered in a dark corridor upstairs an old man wearing a leather apron.
There's no old man.
This way, sir. Adam.
Mary,
Is she better? Does she need anything?
your mamma has, I'm glad to say, consumed another quarter bottle of schnapps this afternoon. She will most certainly sleep tonight.
More than anything, she dreads sleep. Poor Mamma. Have you seen anyone?
No one, except the young servants. Oh, dearest Mary, I am thrilled beyond words. True, your poor mamma's condition ought to give me cause for concern, and yet I feel uplifted. I do truly believe that I have found what nobody else has found. The source.
The source,
That
yes.
theatre has, I'm quite certain, now been carried on for generations.
Yes.
I am so proud of you, Mary. We have been granted the same dreadful insight. I shall, of course, abandon all my other work now.
Oh, the Shelleys?
Tear it up, page by page. It would be absurd to continue. But Mamma must never know.
Of course not, Papa.
It is our secret, Mary. Ours and ours alone. They were here, don't you see? Percy and the girl, Mary. They were here together. And together they witnessed it. The whole appalling, inspiring horror.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, I must attend to your poor Mamma. Mary, what are you writing?
What? Papa, my diary, of course. I know it. We both know it.
Then you must also know that we're in grave danger, Mary, my dearest.
Listen to it. Listen.
Go to your room, Mary. Go and lock your door. In here, quickly.
Did you see?
A glimpse, yes.
And is it in there?
The workshop of filthy creation.
And let me look.
No, you're insane! If what we suspect is indeed true, they must kill us and resurrect us and make us perform as their hideous puppets. Come.
Ronald, you must.
How can I leave you now?
Look after Mama.
At least lock your door. Make certain.
I know what must be done.
Can I be of service to you, Mr. Lawrence? Yes?
Even the witching hour had gone by before we retired to rest. My imagination, unbidden, possessed and guided me. I saw the pale student of unhallowed arts kneeling beside the thing he had put together.
Please, do not take my curiosity amiss.
Yes?
You see, sir, I am a scholar.
So you have said.
Then I wish to know, is it you? You and the old man, the one I saw among the graves just now, you're...
Say it, sir. My father. Say it. For he's indeed my father.
Ah, then will you not tell me, did you or he, did you ever meet, make the acquaintance...
Your hands are trembling, sir.
Make the acquaintance of an English poet named Shelley and his wife.
The poet Shelley and Mary Shelley, what of them?
And did they not stay here on their journey to the Villa Diodati?
The Villa Diodati?
I wish to know, I must know, did they not stay here with you?
In what year, sir?
In the year 1816, Herr Hubert.
Mr. Lawrence, we are writing the year 1882. And yet you now ask me about the events that occurred, or that you allege to have occurred 66 years ago, before Sir either of us was born.
Ah, but your father was alive, and your grandfather.
Sir, you have already driven your poor wife to drink with your absurd inquiries. Your daughter, too, is laboring under an intolerable strain.
Ah, that is, if I may say so, because we all have witnessed sights and heard sounds here in your house of such unspeakable horror.
No one has forced anyone to witness anything. And now kindly release my arm.
I will be told the truth.
Mr. Lawrence, if you have cause for complaint, this is a simple inn.
This is no simple inn. And you, sir, are no innkeeper. And the reason you have no guests is because either, sir, you do not wish for them, or because you do away with them.
Then I would advise you, sir, to seek accommodation for yourself and your charming family elsewhere.
Not until I've been told the truth.
I became acquainted with the science of anatomy, but this was not sufficient. I must also observe the natural decay and corruption of the human body.
Can you deny that the old man manipulates those damn marionettes of flesh and blood?
He does not manipulate those damned marionettes, Mr. Lawrence. He creates them. See for yourself.
Wait!
You do not wish, for the sake of your research, to see our laboratory?
To examine the causes of life, we must first have recourse to death.
Oh my God.
If I could bestow animation upon lifeless matter, I might, in the process of time, renew life, where death had apparently devoted the body to corruption. Darkness had no effect upon my fancy, and a churchyard was to me merely the receptacle of bodies deprived of life, which, from being the seat of beauty and strength, had become food for the worm. After days and nights of incredible labor and fatigue, I succeeded in discovering the cause of generation and life, nay more. I became myself capable of bestowing animation upon lifeless matter.
There are no puppets. There never have been. There are only monsters. Monsters made of human flesh and imbued with damned life. Ghouls, murderers! Frankenstein. Frankenstein! Thus we discovered that what Mary Shelley wrote during that rainy summer of 1816 was not inspired by a dream, but by the dreadful events that she, like my own family, had experienced at the Gasthaus Ritterhof before traveling on to Geneva. And there, in the haunted nights of Lord Byron's Villa Diodati, the young girl toiled, compounding her appalling experiences into an alleged work of fiction.
If one may ask, Professor Lawrence, your own family, how did they survive such a terrible ordeal?
Has patience, Sir Francis. Has patience. Poor souls, one does one's best to care for them. But now, gentlemen, your verdict. Am I to be permitted to become one of you?
Professor Lawrence, in our opinion, your tale is a pack of lies. The book Frankenstein is an inventional novel based on the nightmares of a wretched, over-imaginative young girl.
What my poor, mad, beloved daughter and I have seen, we have seen. What we have heard, we have heard. What we have dreamed, we have dreamed.